Sorry, I meant to sign in.
You can sign in right in front of you, state your name for the record.
Brian Susko, Turnpike Gardens. So I understand this is, preview, a preview of putting the ordinance out and all that, and really, perhaps other details can come out at different times. But I actually had the same question as Dr. Beck earlier, and I can put this here, and I'm guessing. So the question that I had really was, did Monroeville, so this is Bel Air Pool here, so if I use a pen. So this is Bel Air Pool here. And unfortunately, I used a black marker, but like the outline here is the parcel that we're selling. And across the turnpike, Monroeville owns this land, and between the turnpike, between the roads here, the turnpike owns that. So did Monroeville offer this part of the land and not to say?
They didn't, we're not the ones selling. They have made the offer. They said, this is the piece of land we want.
Understood, but as Monroeville, could we have said, we would rather sell you this land because we don't have an asset on it?
Absolutely.
Why couldn't we offer a land free of assets?
Because apparently the way they're routing the turnpike, I would guess and assume that piece of land is the way they want to route the turnpike.
Yeah, it's.
They don't take occupied property if they don't have to.
Yeah, understood. And from a non-civil engineering, like taking that land actually straightens the road. So I guess the question is, did we try to offer non-assetted land? And could we say, we have more land on the other side that is not.
They know.
So did we try to offer that land?
They know who owns that land all the way along the turnpike.
But did Monroeville say, hey, we have land without an asset on it, would you consider buying this?
What I'm trying to tell you is they know.
I mean, once again, it's just a question. I understand there's 1,000 other things behind it.
They know who owns every piece of property.
I understand that they know, but did us as Monroeville say, we have land without a pool on it, do you think you might want to take this?
We can ask them.
Okay,
We can reach out.
that's fine. That was really the question I had here. And then just a couple other follow-ups. It sounds like, and without knowing the full story of what the plan is, you've reached out to the polls, and at the same time, the council meeting after the last time we talked about this was full of people losing their homes to water and having issues and having real problems. So, we appreciate the time that you're spending on this, and we realize in the grand scheme of life, this may not be one of those things. So I'm actually here to offer if there's something we could do, as in, can I reach out to the DCNR and speak about grants? Can I reach out to UPMC and Highmark to help the process, to work as the community for the community, to allow you to spend some time on different things? If this is kind of, once again, in the grand scheme of things, is this something that we could do to help out?
Here's the problem I see. This is I see that.
Sure, absolutely.
There could be 30 people calling them about, and we wouldn't have any control over it. I would recommend you don't, okay? Eric is the head of the committee. He knows all those people. He knows the higher echelon.
Okay.
When we get to that level, maybe he gets some community members involved and you start going that route. But if you say yes, you could actually have 50 people calling up there.
Completely understand, and I don't want to turn this into the wild west.
Well,
I'm
and
just
I don't
offering
want
my services.
I don't
if
want to
possible.
turn it into a sour issue in their mouths either.
Absolutely. So I guess the follow-up question finally is reaching out to these folks and looking at a possible replacement and funding for that on the table that we're looking at right now? Because it sounds like we're talking the private pools, but are we also looking for the replacement option and seeing what options we have for there?
Step one first.
Fair enough.
Yeah, that's, I mean, I'm not trying to belay, but we're really
No, I'm just trying to get information for
Sure.
like the actual ordinance and
in a way,
information as
in
we go
asking
through.
in answer to your question, is there something you can do? You're doing it right now.
Okay.
So that's, that's helpful. Providing
Okay.
that information, that feedback, more people have the conversation. How do we reach out to everyone and keep getting the information back on it? So thank
Okay.
you for that. That's been helpful.
I appreciate that. And once again, I guess I can kind of leave that offer on the table. Us as the community, including myself, we'd like to help where
Sure.
possible without, coming up here and grilling you every time we get up here.
No, you're right, but look for
we're
the
just
survey
trying
that we'll be
to-
sending out soon. You're a pool member, I'm assuming, that we would have your contact information?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
I
Okay.
think if we keep it organized, we'll get further.
Absolutely. Absolutely. So I guess leading up to the ordinance and then the actual, the voting meeting, would we expect to have communications with the turnpike by then about the other side of the turnpike? Like the land on the other side of the turnpike
Yeah, I
possibly
think we
being
could,
for
I think
sale?
we make a call before that,
Okay.
certainly.
All right.
Absolutely.
Thank you for your time.
Thank you.